Fei Hong King and Platinum Star at the same time, and the power of the golden experience. Confront the twin gods, King Temsun. Which side will win? You awaken and rebuild martial souls to Dou-2. Get a double for every level 10 tide. Originally able to grow into a little god king with extreme caution, but by this time, Tongsan had become the god king. Always wide-minded. No one stronger than him will be allowed to exist. Final. After 300 rounds of inconclusive battles between you and Tang San, cast the soul-suppressing song of the King of Fate with extended soul bone, reversing the speed of time back to the Daoluo continent 10,000 years ago. Strike directly at Tang San, at the source of the timeline. After this some of the customers around got up in a panic. They checked out and left. This action makes you look straight and shake your head. I can only sigh and pour myself tea, quietly waiting for food, since the last time I came back from Soul. You gave Ma Hongzhen a very simple way to deal with evil fire, is to release the energy completely, drain soul power thoroughly, to avoid the recurrence of evil fire. Don't do like this. You're going to have to rot. Then the personality is also good. Then it becomes too disorderly. It's even more likely that someone will lure you into becoming an evil soul master. Flanders was terrified on the spot when he heard the result. Then daily high-intensity training. This little fat man will not pause until he is half dead. He will never stop. It's better for a 6-year-old to be a little naive. BYD 12-year-old leading woman tells. Is this a person? You intend to go to the healing system with the next soul ring. Gold experiences and crazy diamonds to get a little high and low. Now that I recognize my little brother, you have to be responsible for your little brother. Certainly not like some rabbit next door. Recognize little brother. As a result, I recognize myself as someone else's wife. When I was at level 20, I tried to make a healing type soul ring. See if I can cure you. You go on. Stop it. The bosses are all in the dining room. Ma Hongzhen gestured positively for you to swallow. If the pony lets you choose between two again, which one do you choose? You cross the line and ask, Boss, you're finally willing to help me find a wife. Ma Hongzhen asked in shock. Nima, I'll find you a 250 kilogram sister. I'll get you with you. I'll pull your chicken feathers out. You said in a rage. Time flashes by. At 7.5 years old, you arrived at level 20 very smoothly, leaving Ma Hongzhen and Oscar respectively. LV.5. So far, be the first to enter the realm of the great soul master. 1 year of training, so that the two boys have completely become your minions. Berlin is incredibly checking your abilities. This is a level that people can come up with. He's like Superman. Boss, can you tie me up too? I might even be able to awaken the double. Ma Hongzhen stood up beside him and said, what did you wake up to? Maki boy? Japanese transliteration of red magician. Spiritual strength and soul is with soul power bloodline, one of the 3 elements that combine martial soul qualities. Your quality is said to be divine and not excessive. Although the soul power bloodline is short, but there aren't too many short boards. As for mental strength, that is, the height cannot be high. Level 20 has its own estimate of 340 rows. In this way, your triangle is at least an obtuse triangle. Go soul hunting tomorrow. I'll take you there by myself. Flanders thought about it, wanted to say, can you hunt your own soul beast this time? Flanders are like sleeping chicks. Sneaks up on you. Fly over the forest to search. Broken luck. Then I'm going to hunt down the teacher I want. The advice Flanders wanted to give was to continue the Walker route. Silver Chariot and Freedom of Food. It seems that they are all biased toward sensitive orders. In this way, martial souls are basically formed. They can also be developed in depth. Find a therapeutic class with a breath of life. Preferably the carapace. Soul beasts with strong suggestive effects such as insects or frogs. There's a grass leopard to the north. What about that one? Flanders asked, observing with his eagle's eye. You decisively refuse. This thing is actually more suitable for hidden type soul masters, if you use it yourself. It is estimated to be yellow moderation, yellow temper, or the god Kuna. There seems to be a golden dragon fish in a pond. How about that? Flanders looked in the other direction and asked, decline again. Matches in color, but the attributes don't quite match. After getting the finger, it may be the lover, or craft. But wait, there are dragon horses near the goldfish. In addition to the eyebrows, this dragon horse. Basically a style with Kirin, all gold and brilliant plus deer body dragon head. However, this soul beast ability will be much weaker. In addition to being able to heal quickly with one hand, it's basically nothing special. Can this kind of soul beast really work? That thing is only 200 years old, right? Flanders asked with difficulty. 200 years is enough. Keep speeding on. I'm going up. Has summoned up the freedom of the moment. Ready to start, he said. Flanders decisively lowers to a certain height and threw you out. And the latter is a shoe that instantly takes advantage of the freedom of the moment. Swinging a punch when approaching 10 meters away, so that the heavy fist of freedom of the time flies out of the hand. Punch the dragon horse in the neck. The dragon horse was struck hard with one blow. Surprisingly, she didn't die. Instead, Han Kwang ran away towards the distance. But at this point, the other hand of freedom has also caught up, clamped the dragon horse's neck directly, pulling you close at speed, and ended up riding the horse. That's it. Replace the body with the silver chariot. Stabbed in the back of the head along the dragon horse. Yellow soul rings emerge. This is the end of everything. You immediately close your mind, begin conscientiously absorbing soul rings. Sight throbbed in his heart. Looks like I sensed a trace of the new double. You start craving goals inwardly in your mind. Nothing else. Only that decisive double. Flanders opened his eyes and asked, he's very curious about your martial soul. Also curious about new soul ring abilities. Soul rings and martial souls of Jiao, both and roughly flip through the levels to find directions. But your walk is too new. Too curious. Hold on, teacher. I'll activate it. You summon the heavy sword again. Gently stroke the tip of his finger. The golden experience. Gold experience. You once again made the 5 through this classic action. Successfully summoned the golden experience. Why does it feel like there is no silver chariot and 10 freedoms? Flanders looked at it for a while before he could hold back and ask. It's not that he despises this double, but it really doesn't look as strong as those two. Teacher, you really guessed right. This is for auxiliary use, not for lord. Look at this. Teacher, big gold protection experience. And you shop. Hit a rock next to it with a punch. Immediately after, Flanders saw the most shocking sight. That stone is rapidly twisting and deforming. Turned into a living frog Buddha. Flanders felt that the 3 views were shocked and shattered. What's this? This is a creation. That's the power of the golden experience. He can create life. Of course, it's just a short-term creation. You explained with a masked face. Extremely capable. But can you create a soul beast? Could it be that Flanders' expression got excited? He seemed to realize an infinite number of possibilities. Shit, no way. That man can make money, period.